What if I told you the biggest sporting event on earth isn't just about football? What if behind the roaring crowds, billion-dollar stadium, and iconic goals, there is a hidden world that FIFA doesn't want you to see? From secret financial deals to behind the scenes power struggle to moments that never make it to TV. The FIFA World Cup has a side that most fans will never discover. And with the World Cup in USA, Mexico, and Canada said to be the biggest ever, these secrets matter more than ever. So today, we are pulling back the curtain. Let's start with something most fans don't realize. The World Cup is not just a tournament, it is a multi-billion-dollar machine. Every ticket you buy, every jersey you wear, every ad you watch, it is all parts of a massive global business system. FIFA generates billions from broadcasting rights, sponsorship deals, ticket sales, and licensing. But here is a part they don't highlight it. Only a small portion of that money actually reach grassroots football. Instead, a large chunk calculates within allied football system, governing bodies and high-level partnerships. And then a country hosts the World Cup. They don't just celebrate, they invest heavily. Stadiums, infrastructure, security often costing billions. Sometimes the economic return doesn't match the hype. Yet on TV, all you see is a celebration. Hosting the World Cup sounds like a dream. But behind the scenes, it is instant pressure. Government rush to build or renovate stadium, upgrade transportation system, ensure global level security. Deadlines are tight, expectations are massive, and sometimes projects go way over budget. Cities transform rapidly, not just for fans, but for global image. Because the World Cup is not just about football, it is about how a country presents itself to the world. For 2016, with three host nations, the scale is even bigger. Coordination across border, logistics, travel. It's never been done like this before. When you watch a match, you see goals, celebration, fan going wild. But there is a lot you don't see because the scenes, player dealing with instant pressure and mental stress, trumps migrating injuries quietly, tactical decision happening in real time. Even referees operate under extreme security. One decision can change everything. And after the final whistle, there is when real emotion come out. Some celebrations are cut short. Some heartbreaks stay off camera because not every moment fit the perfect broadcast. Here is another hidden layer. Sponsors play a hard role. Major global brands invest millions, sometimes billions, to be part of the World Cup. And that influences goes beyond ads. It affects stadium branding, broadcast presentation, fan experiences. Everything is carefully designed because the World Cup isn't just watches. It was marked. Every visual, every camera angle, every promotion optimized for global impact. Football is global, and where there global influence, there politics. Behind the scene, decision about hosting right, tournament expansion scheduling. There are not just sporting decisions, they involve negotiation, voting, and international relationship. The expansion to 48 terms in 2016 that changes everything. More term means more matches, more revenue, more global representation, but also more complexity. And not everyone agrees on these changes. Let's talk about fans because what you see on TV is only part of the story. Real fan experiences, travel challenges, ticket struggles, long lines, and security checks. Yet, despite all that, they show up, they sing, they celebrate, they create the atmosphere that makes the World Cup magical. And 2026, with game across 3 countries, fan experiences will be more diverse than ever. Here is some most people you don't think about. Not every story get told. Broadcast focus on big teams, star players, positive narratives, but smaller teams, controversial moments, they don't always get the same attention because global broadcasts are carefully curated. What you see is real, but it also selected. The 2026 World Cup is not just bigger, it's different. 48 teams, 104 matches, 3 host countries. This will test everything: logistics, organization, fan engagement, and with such scale, the behind the scene world becomes even more complex. More money, more influence, more pressure. So, next time you watch the World Cup, remember this: what you see on the pitch is only half the story. Behind every goal, every celebration, every moment, here is a hidden world working in silence. And now you have been a part of it. If you enjoy the deep dive into the hidden side of football, subscribe for more powerful sports stories behind the scene instead and World Cup 2026 coverage because the biggest game on earth has the biggest secret. Thanks for watching. If you are new, then hit the subscribe button